So, we're live. This is episode 18 of the Headquarters podcast, joined by some absolute legends. Good that they could come on. They've literally got a show in I think 2 hours or an hour and a half. I don't know, but they're making the time for the boys, so I love it.
Appreciate
the Terrys,
it,
lads.
yeah.
Cheers for coming on. Appreciate it, boys.
Terrys.
Fuck, cheers for having us, boys.
Nah, it's fucking great to have you on. What do you reckon of Tassie? How's it been being down here? I know that used to live here.
Yeah, well, as I was going to say, as you boys know, fuck, this is my second home. I haven't been here since my fucking grand exit. But just getting off the plane, it's that welcome to Hobart sign. Everything felt so nostalgic because for a good year and a half, I was just living here, and I go on tour with the boys, and we'll be anywhere, wherever the fuck we were playing a show. Everyone's flying back to Sydney. I'm flying back to Hobart. Honestly, and most of the time, I'm taking 2-3 flights just to get back to this fucking little island.
Yeah.
But I fucking always loved it so much, bro. So much. And, met Hermit here and met so many good people. And I really fucking love this place. It's special, especially in my heart. And I know the boys love coming here too.
Yeah, it's always a cool spot for us. Don't come here often. Tasky really likes it.
I like these little wallabies that they got here.
Yeah, Paddy Melons.
Paddy Melons,
Bro, oi, for the life of me yesterday.
Paddy Melons?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I fuck with Paddy Melons really hard.
Oi, so Salvo was going, there's a baby wallaby yesterday on the balcony. And I was like, it's not a wallaby, it's not a kangaroo. And I just full fucking couldn't remember Paddy Melon. I was going, it's something weird. They're called something weird.
Yeah,
Mind you, I always call him a
talking
kangaroo. I always just say that because you look at him and I don't think Paddy Melon, but that name and I expect that every place has fucking Paddy Melons.
Nah, it's just here
Paddy
apparently.
Melons are
Unique to
man,
this place.
and
they're fucking dope.
I confuse them with wallabies sometimes. Though,
They're fucking everywhere though.
Well, bro,
I'm yet to see one. Paddy.
They're sick, man.
Dude, but
sick.
the thing is, man, bro, those motherfuckers, man, they need to get some road sense. Not that kangaroos, not that kangaroos do, or wallabies do, but because they're so small, I've just when I lived here, bro, and I'm an animal lover, man, I used to see some Paddy Melons.
Yeah, you always
cooked,
do.
bro.
Literally, I had a thing the other day. I was driving down from where I live, pulled up. It was facing that way, and I was like, I was driving this way.
Don't do it, man.
And it just turns around, drives straight in.
Just
And I
go, yep.
scram the brakes
Bro,
on.
they just look at
instead
the
of
car and
jumping
they go, "Sup, motherfucker, try it." And it's like, dude, you aren't gonna win this.
That's
And
the
I don't
thing,
want to
but-
have to win this.
That's the thing, but you hit a roo, bro, it sucks. You're gonna fuck your car up.
Yeah,
you're
those
gonna
things have
get
6
pumped.
packs, man.
Yeah, my auntie rode off
These
a car
things,
hitting a
they've
kangaroo.
got the
bro.
same amount of go in them as a roo, but as in they're just gonna jump in front of you, but they're so little, and then they're so cute, and then it's yeah. Anyways, heavy. Do love Paddy Melons though.
Yeah.
He
Shout out
loves
to
the
Paddy
Paddy
Melons and
Melons,
Tassie.
yeah.
What's the difference
Paddy
between one of those fucking ones that start with a Q and a Paddy Melon?
The
Oh.
quackers or
Yeah.
Qual.
Cool.
Yeah, it's
Quol's
got a
like
K in there
fucking-
as well, but what you
quackers
said.
or quakers or
Oh, Quaker. Yeah, I know
I'm
what you're.
probably
Yeah,
saying the
yeah.
wrong thing.
Yeah, I don't know how to say that, but I can see the spelling, but I don't know how to say it.
U-A.
I think the
fucking-
quackers, they're on all fours. I think.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think.
All right. Well, Tassie, Paddy Melons, we love it. But getting back to the lads.
Yeah,
The lads that
yeah.
are here. I think, is it 2 of yous that are missing?
Yes.
Or is
Yeah,
There's
two.
2 that aren't here?
Dos.
But we had we wanted to take it back. You guys have been on a mad run. Everything seems to be really formed together. The band seems sick. You're touring heaps. But even taking it well back to kind of the early stages of the Terrys, what are those first sort of memories and moments that yous have had together that really shine out amidst the fucking millions that yous have?
Oh, the sweaty pubs
Yeah.
and the raw energy of the crowd and us just going on big nights with them all at the end. I don't know. Now it's all you owe it to everyone. You got to be a bit more professional in the sense. And
Yeah.
we loved it the way we've progressed. But back when we started, oh man, it was a shit show.
Mm.
Yeah,
Like
we're
real
running
loose
amok.
sort of
yeah,
thing,
we're running
or,
amok
yeah.
everywhere we went. But now it's just all right.
Nix, where are you boys from?
Well, Starsky, you're in.
I was born in Arbordale, but I live in Coffs Harbour.
So
But I live in Sydney now.
yeah.
I'm a Sydney sider. The rest of the band,
Sydney side.
the rest of the band call me the city slicker.
Hey,
I live a city life. Yeah.
let me sum all of this up. So the Tasker joined the band 2 years or 2.5 years after we had started. It was actually on keys first, but that's a whole nother story.
Margarita Station.
We're all from South Coast, New South Wales. It actually, like, Tasmania reminds me a lot of home. Like, we're 2 hours south of Sydney. So it's like just small shit. And we kind of just fell into it. I mean, Cam was in bands, but for the rest of the band, like, we all just kind of fell into it. So when we were first playing gigs, it was like we were getting loose with everyone. Everyone's like right there, and I guess what Cam was saying is like as you get bigger, and the crowd gets bigger, they also get further away. But here in Tassie, this is the smallest show. It's sold out, but like this is the smallest show that we've had on this whole tour. So it's still gonna have those vibes, you know. Basically, the vibes when like some random person just like will just barge into the green room and become your best friend.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't really happen as the venues get bigger and more
You're not as
and
familiar
shit.
with the whole crowd sort of thing.
Yeah.
There's like pros and cons to it, you know. Like when
Yeah.
you're doing big venues and you know selling tickets that are a bit bigger and there's more of a team's like, I think there's an expectation for you to fucking turn it up a notch and rehearse and
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, we've
rehearse.
definitely got in
You know what I
terms
mean?
of that.
Like you want people to get their money's worth and like really give a fuck.
And it's bigger than us now.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
And
We owe it to
in
those
those
guys,
in
like-
those little sweaty rooms, like it's all just loose, right? It's all loose. Everyone's like, you're drunk, the fucking crowd is drunk. It's all loose. When you get put on a bigger stage, and they're separated, they're fucking watching you, and you have to give them a good show. So like, I guess like the answer to your question is we've just had to get better as a band.
Yeah.
Whether that's like playing to a click, in ears, like not just. We've just had to up our games as musicians. And Tasker joining the band helped a lot with that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Timing of that was phenomenal.
yeah.
How quick did that, like, from the start of you guys forming the band to now, where you are, playing these massive shows, and even kind of hearing that a sold out venue down in Hobart is the smallest show on the tour, is like fucking hell, like you guys are smashing
Yeah, you're
it.
doing well.
So like, how quick was that from going from kind of these sweaty rooms to then being like, fuck, now it's like a completely different world?
Pretty quick, to be honest. Like, I don't know, not like insanely quick, but a lot of it we don't remember, so it felt quick.
Yeah. Because it blurs into one, eh?
Yeah,
It does,
yeah.
yeah.
But we're just so lucky to be able to do what we do, and people react the way they do to us, and it's just it will be like away from home, like in another state or something, and it's sold out. Like what? Like,
Yeah.
that's
that's
mental, and like
crazy.
people are chanting our songs back to us.
Yeah.
And in those bigger rooms, you really feel that.
Yeah, it'd be like booming back
Yeah,
at you sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just, wouldn't give it up for the world. Like,
Yeah.
I'm a labourer Monday to Friday, and then I'll go on the weekend and become a rock star.
Oh, so
like,
you were still working?
Yeah, a few of the boys, yeah.
Yeah, mad.
Yeah.
Fucking A, that's a life, eh? You just be
I
flat
know,
stick.
Yeah, you've got bills to pay. And
Yeah,
that,
exactly. That's it. Yeah, we know how it is.
The
You know.
industry's
Oh, yeah,
a bit shit, but we love it.
Put it this
Yeah.
way. None of us really should have to work, But I was gonna say bleep this out, but fuck it. Don't even worry.
It's the Patreon
Uncensored.
version.
like selling out shows and doing a big tour. There definitely is like a lot of money involved, but because we were such loose cunts, starting off, we put ourselves in debt basically. So everyone's still kind of just struggling. But you know what? Like I kind of fucking love that because
Makes you want it more.
Just keep
You
the
know what I
hunger
mean?
alive.
there's a comfort in discomfort, and it's kind of like that sweet spot where you're just like, fuck, I could really fucking make something of myself right now, or I could really fuck my whole shit up. But let's fucking find out.
Yeah. No, it's mad that you even have, you know, the vulnerability to say that, because I'm sure that there's a lot of other artists in the exact same position but just wouldn't say that.
Yeah, well, that's
Oh,
but that's the thing. Like
That's
we
the beauty of us.
Yeah.
but
and that's sick.
we were never like we were never like we said, like we were tradies and shit. I mean, Tasker's always been killing it in the music world, but like that's why like when you meet us or see us live, you probably have the thought of like, these blokes are exactly like us.
Yeah, that authenticity.
Because we actually are.
Yeah.
Like we're not up there thinking that we're the best rock stars in the world. We're literally we're a symbol of what you can do.
Joe, like
What
Or
you
like
can
a-
do. And you boys would fucking
that's
back
how
that.
we
Yeah,
clicked,
yeah,
right?
we
Like,
will back it. Yeah,
100%.
100%.
And it's like just a reflection of who we are. You know what I mean? So it's like,
I don't think we'd ever want to be that.
yeah.
type of
Yeah.
person.
Like we're not trying to be the working class, true blue Aussie band. It's just we are who we are.
It's what you
and
see.
it's what you see.
What you see is what you get.
Yeah.
Right now, right? We get to fucking go, at the airport. Go through that priority line.
Feel like a
Hey,
gangster.
honestly,
Small things.
where I'm getting at with this is like, as much as you don't want that to like boost your ego, you're like, see you motherfuckers. You know? You get on. So as it comes, like it is what it is. But like we've never experienced any of that shit, you know, and we've all like we're just full on. Yeah, what you see is what you get. So I guess like as our world changes, we change too. I mean, like I've seen people like I've had people like come up to me and like be like, "Why'd you get a tattoo on your face?" Like that doesn't seem
What's it
like
say?
it says love.
Sure shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking tattooed here.
Yeah, my man.
My
Yeah, there
G.
you
I
go.
remember.
But the only reason why I'm saying that is because people have like had this thing in their brain where it's like oh that's not like you. I'm like, hold
you
on,
think
like,
you're gangster now? I'm like,
no,
this
no,
cunt
no. It's
always
not
want-
even. It's
Yeah.
because they've got like a certain thing of how they perceive me. But it's like I'm a human being. I change. Like
Yeah.
when we started the band, like I was like a full hippie kid, brickies labourer, like, and as the time's gone on, I'm like, I'm not hiding anything.
Yeah.
It's just me, and
Yeah.
and I think that is the main message, because all we want to convey is to be yourself and be true to yourself and live your truth, and then that's fucking mad.
And that'll resonate through your music. And it looks like it already has. And that's why people are
Yeah.
connected. That's why you,
100%.
as much as, you know, the music is great and, you know, it sounded fucking crisp, but that authenticity in a world full of fake bullshit, especially in that creative world where you can't really tell the difference between the two, I think people will start to click onto that a lot more. And they
It's
already
always
are.
so funny, like going back to the airport, because we go in that priority line, and then as soon as we
I'm just gonna do a quick wee.
as soon as we get like to the front of the line, even the airport like workers, chicks are like, "Oh, you know this is for like gold members?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And give us our tickets, and they're like, "Oh, we're so sorry, yeah. Oh, fair enough, yep, there we go."
Yeah.
But like everyone looks at you cutting in that line, like, "Who the fuck are these guys?"
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
Some of
yeah.
us got like boardies and thongs on and just walking through all that.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
Fuck,
like-
that's
So
so,
But then
good.
we've earned our status. Like, here we go. Like, we're gold members. Let us through. Like,
And I think that like filters through to the music as well. It's like, if we want to make a fucking poppy kind of song or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, we'll do it.
Yeah.
because we think it's fucking dope, and it's like, well, even like one of the big singles off our last album, Catalonia Dreams, like we reused this pop song from Closing Time,
Oh yeah.
and people go, yeah, fucking oath. And there was like, a few comments just like, oh, sellouts, oh, they've sold out. I'm like, nah, I made it. Well, we made it. We got permission, and it sounds fucking dope. So let's put it out. Like, you know what I mean? It's like there's not like some label heads and wear the little puppets, and they're like, you should sample this really popular song. And
Yeah,
we
I
go,
could not
oh, yes,
see
yes.
you guys doing
no,
that
we,
at all.
we
If
wrote
someone
the
said that
song.
to
We
you,
wrote the
you'd be
song
like,
and went,
"Get fucked."
this is
Yeah.
we wrote this song and was like, this is fucking sick. We ripped someone off. We'll give them some money and fucking fuck off. You know what I mean? It's just like, yeah. I'm saying, but it's like, there's no weird intention of let's break this market. It's just like, is it sick?
No,
fuck yeah, it's sick. Let's go.
But Catalonia, because fucking, I put a TikTok again of it the other day, and it went sick. And like every time there's people being like, this is so close to Semisonic closing time. And the thing is, when we wrote that song, it was amidst a full bender.
I went straight from Star Casino.
Yeah.
Oh God, I've been there.
With heaps of money in his
Oh,
pocket.
and then caught the train
No,
down.
I lost heaps of money.
Caught the train
I went
down
to my
south.
friend's house. I watched Kill Bill 1 and 2 back to back whilst, doing a bit of this and that.
Yeah.
And then
Bit
I
of
was
Tarantino, bit of this and that.
yeah. And then just caught a train down and just made it and went, oh, I'm a fucking genius. And then I showed it to my housemate and he goes,
wait, Tassie. Hold on. So
this song
wait,
exists.
No, so I miss a full bender, right? We wrote 2 songs that are 2 of the biggest tracks on the whole album that night. It was Eraser and Catalonia.
Eraser's fucking beautiful, bro.
Thank you, bro.
That's
yeah,
my favourite
and that
one
that
on the
was
album,
that was
bro.
written that night, is the same night, and after we listened to it sober, I guess, I was going like, what does this song sound like? Like, what does this song sound like? What is that? Like, I thought it was Stacey's mom's got.
I thought I ripped that song off.
Yeah.
Fuck Stacey.
Turns out it was Closing Time, right? And then it was either we can change up change the melody and try and weasel our way around it, or we can just full on just be like, this is it. And we decided to fucking just charge it, and we got clearance from Semisonic. Is that their name?
Yeah, Semisonic. Dan Wilson's
Yeah.
the songwriter.
Anyways, Dan Wilson, he gets royalties from that song, right? So
not much compared to Closing Time, but he
but
He gets a penny.
He's still
enough to get a long black in the morning.
Anyways, so then when everyone's like, oh, like this song sounds like this, it's like, yeah, it does. And we're not trying to hide that. Go onto our Spotify and click on the credits, and you'll literally see the singer from Closing Time is credited on that shit.
Yeah.
And it gives it a rebirth, that song.
Yeah,
'cause
that's
it's Aussie
it.
pop
That's
classic,
it.
and that's what
Yeah.
we're about.
Bro,
so
that's-
fuck it.
That's
It's so
Being
fun. It's so
hip-hop heads,
funny.
we're all about
Yeah,
that shit.
exactly.
Yeah,
It's so
sample,
funny.
recycle, and repurpose, bro.
I've seen
That's it.
a video of Skepta going like literally saying like, so I got this flow from this track, and that's fine, But then as soon as you sing a melody that's like another song, people are like, oh, you copy.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, honestly, in your subconscious, when you're writing a song, it's like that, like you got that from somewhere.
Yeah,
You didn't-
exactly.
and they got that melody from somewhere, and it's just like,
Standing on the shoulder of giants. It's so funny because before joining the band, I've spent so much of my time in my career working in hip hop, working in doing dance music and shit. and I'm just sampling the absolute living fuck out of everything. You know what I mean? And if it's coming out on a major, I'll tell them and be like, look, I use this, blah, blah, blah. They clear it. It's just like, why am I going to try and make some shitty song from scratch? I'm like, I bring all my influences. We got a rule, though. We got a rule where it's three sources, like you take from 3 sources, you know? So...
Yeah, but half the time you don't mean to take it. That's what I was trying to
Sometimes
say.
you don't even mean to take it, but like...
Because you might take from 4 sources.
Yeah, exactly. But it's just like...
And the horse source might take something from you.
The horse or sorcerer, as they call me. But it's like, that's just music. And for some reason, bands have this crazy expectation where we have to create every little tiny thing. We got to play every instrument and we got to do all this shit. I'm like... Why can't a band just fucking take something and fucking, you know, because you guys work in hip hop and shit. So it's like sampling. I'm like, I'm fucking
all
sampling.
All my beats are sampled, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta do it.
Get over it. I'll always credit people and give them their publishing and all that. I'll look after everyone. It's
but there's another side to that, Tusker, because there's also like, say there's nothing to do with the melody that you're taking. But like you can pay homage to a band or a lyric that you like by like, for instance, at the end of our song Bobby Knuckles, it says
waiting for the drugs to work.
I'm just waiting for the drugs to work, and that's a straight out.
That's from the verb.
To the verb.
The bittersweet symphony.
That's it. I think. I think from
Yeah.
anyone that maybe is not an artist probably won't understand the thing of like taking inspiration and then repurposing and recycling. Like,
100%.
I saw a real cool clip from a Posse Shop podcast, and they said about the same. I thought that was going to topple, but they just spoke about that's kind of like art and inspiration, isn't it? Like you repurpose it and put it out, and people don't understand like how much that you're actually paying homage to that piece as well.
Well, especially in this day and age, like there's that much music in the world.
Dude,
bro.
Of course it's going to
so
happen.
much, bro.
It's like we've
Without
reached our
even meaning
limit.
to.
Yeah,
It's
I
like-
think every artistic outlet is like that though. Like even painters and everything, like they didn't just come up with every painting that they did.
That's what I'm saying.
They were studying the fucking pictures.
It's
studying
like
the
we've
walls.
reached our limit, but like so there's only so many chords, there's only so many notes.
Yeah.
But in saying that, you never just go, this sounds sick, I'm gonna jack this fucking
no.
That's
it's
not
that, no.
what's happening. Like it's full on you as a human being creating that shit. And then for Cali Dreams, after the fact, when people were like, oh, you jacked that from this song, it's like, well, actually, you can't. No, I didn't. It was just in my subconscious. And there's like, if someone was to sing a similar melody as one of our tracks that no one compares anything to, I wouldn't listen to that and be like, that sounds like our Paradise. Like, fuck it, man.
Like imagine if people did that with drum beats. Like I play the drums in the band. I'm just playing a standard 4/4.
You should be fucked.
They're like, oh, bro, that's in this
done.
song, you know? Like, man, how
yeah.
many beats can you make? Like, you
Yeah,
know, like,
it's crazy,
100%.
but that's the beauty of the music, isn't it?
Yeah,
The repurpose
exactly.
and the
Definitely.
recycle of it all.
The first ever co-writing session I ever did, like years and years ago, was with a girl called Hayley Mary, and I remember I was writing with her.
Jezebels.
Yes, the Jezebels, and I was writing with her, and I had this melody, and I sang it to her, and she goes, "Fuck yeah, that's dope." And then I went, "Wait, oh no, it's from something. What is it from? What is it from?" And I started going, She goes, "Bro, who gives a fuck? Let's do it. And if it is someone else's thing, they can have all the publishing. And if the song goes well, I'll be the one fucking selling out theaters and selling merch and doing all this and that. And they can keep that shit and the world keeps on fucking spinning. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
so if
like,
you're watching this, you can jack our melodies.
Jack our
and we don't give a fuck.
just do it and do it in a cool way. Like
Yeah.
fucking
Wait,
why
but
not?
we'll comment on it. Don't you worry.
No,
She just got that.
we
That's out
won't,
there now.
but fucking TikTok will.
But to wrap this
Fucking
one,
TikTok motherfuckers.
To go
That's
down
music.
some
Hip hop.
to go down some Terry's lore, I've had the honor of meeting the legend. Who the fuck is Terry?
Oh yeah, you know Terry.
I've
Yeah.
met Terry.
who is
yeah.
Terry?
I'll
Who is
tell you.
Terry?
I'll tell you. Terry is our best mate, Max Dennis. It's his dad, right?
Yeah.
And they lived. So Terry. So okay. So my best mate lived in his dad's granny flat out the back of Gerringong, and this is like a street of Gerringong, right next to the beach. It's been bought out by Sydney. There were all beach shacks along this street, but they've all been turned into mansions by developers and shit. This is the one last standing like full fucking trap house spec shack on this beach. And there's a granny flat in the back. Our best mate Max always lived in it. I get booted out of my house. Max leaves the granny flat. He tells me I can move into his old boy's granny flat, Terry's granny flat. Anyways, we all end up there pretty much. And where COVID happens and we just have the bright idea to start a band. I was working as a brickies labourer. A few of the boys were, one of the boys chippy, one of the boys landscaping. And we all got that fucking government money when you lose your job from COVID. It was like 1,200 a fortnight.
And the flood
which was-
payment, that was sick.
Flood payments were coming in.
Going around.
Bro, so basically we were getting more money than we did while we were working. So we will just buy a bag of weed every week during that time and hang out. During that time, we were like, fuck, start a band. So then we start fucking, Cams comes over, was playing drums, and we sucked.
And they bought
And we-
instruments with the government money.
yeah, with the
so,
government money.
Yeah.
And
That's
then-
that's good.
Yeah.
and like the neighbors would come around and be like, shut the fuck up. Like full tell us to shut the fuck up. And Terry in the front just had our back and was just like, nah, like, fuck off. Like they're allowed to do this.
Yeah, it's like 4 o'clock in the Arvo. It wasn't like late.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh, so
Yeah,
it wasn't
yeah.
like
Yeah,
it's
it's always
always
like
like
daytime.
time frame.
And then this is the thing. Also, Terry over the time, Terry ended up becoming our best mate, the same as Max is our best mate. And Max is best mates with his dad. So we'll fucking singing piss with Tez, full on like one of the boys. And
It was no different to him to any of our mates.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
not at all.
yeah.
Mate's dad,
and Tez,
like-
if you're watching this, I love you, man.
He's got
And
a
thank
heart.
you.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
Terry.
And then so I always wanted because we didn't have a band name or anything, but I always loved band names that were the Strokes, the fucking
Yeah.
whatever. And then I just thought the Terrys, which at the time, now when I say it feels like it's a shit band name.
No,
I feel like
sick.
it's so shit that it's so good. You know what I mean?
Fucking awesome.
Anyways,
right.
Fucking
I remember, bro. I remember going out of the granny flat, like knocking on Terry's door and being like, "Do you mind if we call our band the Terrys?" And like, Gerringong's a small little place, so like, for us to name it after him, like everyone would know, and like he was like, we sucked. So like he probably wouldn't have been keen, but because he was just full, so nice, and one of the boys, he was like, "Yeah, of course, boys." And then, because I've had full bro outs with him after this, and he's like told me like, "Bro, I was wigging out on that." But you know what I mean?
He even wigs out when he comes to our gigs.
But
Like, yeah.
but
We
now,
love him.
man, he takes it in his stride. He loves it.
He's
and,
been
like,
in like a music video and all, eh?
Bro,
Yeah.
He's getting
I
up
He
on
used
the
used to
to
sing
stage
in a
and
band
shit.
himself. He was a singer. It was called Terry and the Two
Hey,
Strokes.
and let me tell
There's
you,
a full circle there.
Terry
That's hectic.
actually has
so
the
dope.
best singing voice, like 10 times better than mine, 100%. He's got one of the best singing voices I've ever heard in my life.
Wait, that could be our next album name, Two Stroke.
Let's do it.
There you go.
Yeah,
Bob, you
yeah,
heard it here
yeah.
first,
7-3
mate.
exclusive.
You heard
Heard
it
it
here
here
first.
first,
Two
guys.
straight.
Yeah.
That's a man.
2 strike.
One's just never enough. You got to give it two.
Yeah, I mean that's how it all originated. So
That's sick. It's so organic, eh? I think it just pays so much homage to like what and who you guys
That's the
are.
name of the food store across the road from my house. Actually, it's called
It is.
Terry's Food Store.
It's a gift that keeps on giving.
After you like after the band, like the Terrys, it felt so sick, and it was like, do you know what? I've actually never told anyone this before. That the way that it came into my brain, I was really fucking stoned, and I started thinking about Terry and Max, and I started thinking, you know, when you say a word too many times in your
And
head,
it sounds weird as fuck.
And it's just nothing.
Yeah,
So, like,
it makes no
so
sense.
I was thinking of
Matter.
Max's name started to sound weird to me in my brain, and then somehow I like because I thought it was a mad name. I reckon Max is a really cool name, and then I was like, who would name their kid fucking Max? And then I was like Terry, and then I was like Terry's actually the sickest name ever, and then I was like we should name a band the Terrys, and But-
It's fitting for us because we are like Terrys. Like you look at us and go, oh, Terrys.
Yeah.
See,
Little derelicts.
Oh,
just
and
running
then,
around.
and
Fuck
if
yeah.
anyone fucking watches this, and you're one of those people that come up to us and be like, "Oh, so everyone's name's Terry, or Terry one, Terry." It's been done before, and it's now become to the point where it annoys me.
See, the thing is,
You know the yarn, and that's that.
I wasn't in the band.
Fuck
I
off.
wasn't in the band. I wasn't in the band for a few years.
Yeah.
And I remember, like, I love a good fucking band name. And I remember these boys being called the Terrys. And I went, yes. Because there are so many fucking stupid fucking names that up and coming bands call themselves. I remember hearing the Terrys. I was like, that.
Really, I didn't know that. That's nice.
What? Yeah, I was like, that is fucking dope.
Oh, I
The
love that.
Terrys. It's like, I don't even know what it means, but I love it.
Wait,
The name
and now
itself
he
like
is a
you-
Terry.
You seize what you get.
Yeah, it's fucking sick.
Yeah.
Nah, that's a mad yarn.
But if you call me Terry,
Or if you think one of us is named Terry,
wait, call me Terry once, shame on you. Call me Terry twice.
So now
shame
that we
on
know
you.
the law of the Terry and how it come apart, and hopefully no one else now after seeing this comes up to just be like, just watch the fucking podcast, cunt.
Yeah,
Yes.
Leave it.
I'll send him the link.
We want to, like, we were kind of yarning about the other day, you know, and obviously working as a band together, you've got not just yourself, you've got multiple different things going on. What's like your writing process? How are you kind of creating what you create?
I think the beauty of our writing process is that there's no way to answer that question, because it's like a song never comes from the same place.
Mm.
So like maybe the whole band's in the room and we all write a song together, which is my favorite. Or I write like a bit of a song, then the boys come in and help me. Or Tusker writes a song and then we all come in and we're like, actually change this word to like, or like, there's never, or like Eraser's my favorite because Salvo had these like heaps emo, depressing fucking finger plucking chords, and he had this poem written about his next door neighbor that just because
It wasn't even a poem. It was
it was like it was a
a
tusk.
brain dump.
Yeah, it was a manic.
It was a mini brain
It
dump.
was a manic thing of words, and then
just
we
sifted through it.
we grabbed it, and like I remember grabbing it and like looking at it because he was so fucked up that he was like, yeah, check this poem out, and then I look at and I.
wandering out the window.
I was like 50% concerned, 50% impressed.
And then I look at it, right? And it's like a manic episode on fucking text. But there's beauty in it. So then I grab this lyric from up here and then I grab this lyric from down here and I'm like, that makes sense. they write like it's sick.
It's like a bit of a
So
puzzle.
I guess like
Pacing it.
the thing is with us and why we're fucking like never been boxed in is because there's no actual set way the way we write a song. And like as you boys know, like we love hip hop, like we love every single genre. So then it's never gonna be you're never gonna know what you're gonna get with the Terrys, and that's what I fucking love.
Yeah, it's always different. Like there's a song on our album called Nikes, which started off with Finch, just voice memo, just full blown, every lyric, every chord. is
Nikes, if you see this,
just-
send me some Air Max,
Yeah.
please.
like I remember him sending me his
Oh,
voice
God.
memo, and it was just the complete verses and shit. He went in with our friend Taras, and they fleshed it out a bit. And then there's other songs where
It just happens
Yeah,
so many different
like,
ways.
yeah, so many different ways, and I think that's the exciting part of it. Is like there's not this
It also
go in the studio. There's pressure in that. There's
Yeah,
like we
yeah.
all have like, even like no bad days. Like that's
Trent.
that's Trent
it's
who's
full
just
Trent
had a bass
playing
line and
these bass chords.
shit.
What I love about our band is like, even though like say I play the drums for instance, when we write songs, it's not like I got to write the drums.
Yeah.
It's everybody's in the room, and if anyone has ideas like this beat would be cool, or like
Yeah,
say
yeah.
myself, I'll be like, oh, I got some lyrics.
That's
for you,
how I've
Finch."
always
Yeah,
imagined
yeah.
bands writing.
Cam's-
like, all right,
Cam-
I've got to write the drums.
Cam's
I've got to
become
write the
a bit of
guitar.
the
That's
lyric
fine.
master.
So put it
Cam's
this way.
the lyric master at the moment.
Put it this
Nah,
way.
nah, nah.
There's,
I just
there's
think too
like,
much.
there's like a member from the band can come in with like a pretty fleshed out idea of how the song goes, and then everyone always needs the boys to like complete it. So that never, but like that's like one thing. Like you could come in with a pretty good idea of how you need, like you're thinking it could go, but like like there'll be things that change, or like I obviously won't know a drum and bass groove and like shit like that. But then there's also the aspect of like full on sitting in the room with your best mates and just when you walked into that room, you knew you were going to make a song, but you didn't know how it was going to sound.
Yeah, that's
And
mad.
everyone in there helps make that happen. And a lot of the time that doesn't work for bands because there's conflicting fucking ideas
Egos.
and egos, and it's like say like Cam or Tasco or anyone's like Finch, like, you know, I reckon this melody or lyric could be better. Like, and if I was to be like, no, fuck off, like this is sick, that's so detrimental to the song. Or even a guitar part where it's like, okay, bro, you can shred, but the guitar, but the song doesn't need that. You know what I mean?
It's all
and
about
knowing that like you can rip, but you're just sitting there just like chilling.
It's all about
Like,
Cooler than
yeah,
ripping.
The-
like-
the-
exactly.
It's a thing of knowing that you walked into that room, everyone is just fully tuned in and just fucking writing a hit, dude.
and egos are left at the door.
Yeah,
When you walk in that
and fu-
room, everyone's creating
and,
together.
and everyone's
yeah.
experienced it, bro. Like it's hard. It's hard.
it's about
especially 'cause-
serving the song.
especially because when you can hear something and you're like, fuck, like you fully think that that's how it needs to happen. But like Rick Rubin literally said this and it was so mad. It's like, even if you think that something isn't going to work, just let it try, because there's so many times where you can be wrong. And like, there's so many times where I've like been in the room with the boys and been like, nah, that's going to be fucking shit, and just not said anything. And then it happens and you try it and you just like, fuck yes, we've just actually fucking made a banger, bro.
Exactly. Like the way I see it, like more from a producer perspective, is like I see every idea as like collating source material, right? It's like I feel like every song in my
What does
head,
collating mean?
collecting. Like every song is a collage. It's especially when you're working with, we're a 5-piece band and we work with other collaborators. So say even 7. It's like everyone is bringing different source material and different tastes. Like for example, Cam, who's a drummer, fantastic drummer.
I love hardcore
Writes
music.
the best lyrics.
He writes.
Cam writes the best
He writes
lyrics.
the best lyrics. He writes awesome
Sorry
lyrics.
for yelling.
But also, Cam's personal taste is Cam loves like Joy Division kind of guitars that are chorusy and beautiful. Blah blah blah. Dark and emotional. And then you've got
You got
Finch,
Jackie who
Finch-
just full loves
He-
happiness and
Yeah, he loves like happy and so the thing is when you're writing the song is say yes, yes, yes to everything, and so
then it becomes it serves
you
everyone.
might have 7 minutes of ideas, right? Like I call them bowel movements.
I know you call. Tusker. You call it throwing shit at the wall.
Throwing shit at the wall. Get it down. Dan, like, dan. Like, you might have Cam might have an idea.
There's a song happening,
Da,
right?
da,
And someone's like,
da,
and
da.
someone's like, there's a song happening, and it's cooking, and someone's like, oi, imagine if it starts like spitting like lyrics like that. And what I'll do, I'll just be like say this
Yeah.
actually happened the other day on a song where Cam comes up to me, he's like, dude, imagine if like the vocal melody was like starts like saying some shit, and I just gave him the mic, and I'm just like put it in,
Just get it in.
and then we record it, and then if it's
if it's shit, you delete it.
yeah, and
It's just like, there's no ego. So
well,
like,
the ego's being left at the door, so you're
Yeah.
more than happy for it to be shit. You know
you're
what I
not
mean?
deleting it because you don't like Cam. I'm not there going,
No,
Cam,
wait,
Cam,
Tusker.
I did my thing.
Tusker,
Yeah.
you're not deleting it because you don't like Cam or the idea.
What serves the song?
No, you're not deleting it because you don't like Cam or the idea. You're deleting it because it doesn't serve the
It
song.
doesn't serve the song. And that's what you need to realize. Like when your songwriting is just, and I even had this like going, because like I might have this awesome chord progression where I'm like there and have a little movement that goes up to the chorus, and it's pretty fucking cool, man. Like, you know what I mean? It's like some Beatles shit going up, but does it serve the song? No. And I could be attached to that going, oh, but it's so cool when I do that. And then it goes, does it serve the song? No, it doesn't. Fuck it off. Delete it. Let's move on.
So
You know
for
what I
all
mean?
you
So
get,
serve the song. Like, if you all go with that mindset of, we are here to create an amazing song, and the song is our God. Let's worship the song.
let's worship
And
it.
let's offer it our
As
our lyrics and our chords and our
The
rhythms.
offering.
Yeah.
And sometimes the God
Some
might
dark
reject
mofo
it.
shit
Yeah.
up in this.
The gods might reject
Yeah.
our offerings, but that's okay.
So for all you guitarists out there fucking trying to show every other guitarist how to shred the fucking arpeggionic scale or whatever the fuck it's called, fuck off. Fuck off.
Finch has
Honestly.
to beg me to do guitar solos.
No,
He has to
you're
beg
the
me to do
opposite. You're the opposite. But for
I
everyone
love
else
songs. I
trying
love
to just,
songs.
Okay, we get it that you learnt something new on the guitar.
Well, look,
It's good. But does it need to be in the song? Probably fucking not.
you don't
And
see
if
a
it
drummer
does,
doing drum solos over the fucking choruses, do you?
so just fuck off. If you want to make it banger, fuck off.
All right, that's the
Sorry,
best way.
wait, back to the question. Sorry.
That's the
He's trying to make.
I love-
Kiss is moving on.
bro. I love this pod because I honestly like every podcast we've done so far until this one. I've always felt like, we needed
Yeah,
the sheet of paper
we
to
don't
go
need
along
the
with.
reference sheet
But with
for
you
this
guys,
at all.
just with how authentic that yous are. The funny thing, some people that I've met, you have a yarn with them off the pod, but when the camera's on, it's a bit different, and that makes sense. Like you have to kind of. But with you lads, it is the exact fucking same, and I love that. As, as someone, and even watching it, as there would be massive fans of yours watching this now, and just like what you're seeing is exactly how these lads are in person,
and they
which is
know
sick.
that they know that they could be sitting here with us,
Yeah.
talking shit.
No,
with us.
it's sick. I haven't
mean?
done a pod like this before, so it's cool.
Yeah.
But that's where I feel like even, and speaking of like your audience, your fans and stuff, you guys have gone around the world and done like some crazy shit. What's like those sort of core memories, and how is that sort of music, and I guess you guys as a whole kind of received over there outside of Australia? Because it's a different world. in a
Heads
way.
up, we're going to Europe in Feb.
There you go.
look out,
I'll
Europe.
tell you. It's bro. So like we said before, where like Cam said, like it all happened really quick. In the same way, when we went to, because we hadn't really been anywhere, you know. Just in the same way, like I'm the youngest of 6 kids. My parents couldn't afford to fucking go on holidays and shit. So like when I come to like Tassie for the first time, I had this like feeling where we felt free, and it was like crazy to see people singing and getting around it. In that exact same way is the same way when we're in fucking Amsterdam, and there's a room packed full of cunts that are just sending it. Like, I feel like the best thing you could ever do, like, there's bands out there that are way better than us. Like, I listen to so many bands that I'm like, this song is dope, and no one's heard it. And it's because you have to be relatable. And if you are one way over on the couch over there and then another way here, you're trying to be someone, and that's fucked. And at the end of the day, like, this is like a business for us now, which it doesn't feel like it, but there's a market, and there's so many cunts out there that are exactly like us boys.
Yeah.
Across the fucking world. And if you be completely authentic, then fuck, bro. That's all you can do. If
Can
it
I say
doesn't
something,
work,
Finch?
you tried.
Yeah. How are you going to try sell yourself if you're not happy with yourself?
Mhm.
You got to be fully comfortable with yourself to then sell yourself.
Mm.
Otherwise, you're playing this facade of trying to be someone. Like, if people should accept you for you, not for the band or your certain role in the band as such, but just like.
And everyone's guilty for it.
Yeah, I am myself, for
like
sure.
I've definitely like compared myself to people, still do to this day, and like, and I'm definitely like, it's so hard. It's not just as easy as that. But
And I say all those things, and I'm still not happy with myself. Like, everyone's learning, like, you know.
Yeah.
yeah, but the fact that you just said that on the mic is
That's
what I'm summing up. Like, there's no hiding behind a curtain with the Terrys. We're just fully doing it. And the point was, there's so many people that make amazing music, but they can't connect with people because it's like, oh, I have to be a rock star. I have to do this and that. It's like, no, like, you just be yourself. You make your own steez. Like, don't, just because someone fucking has done something that worked before doesn't mean you just have to totally just like do that. There's no blueprint. Like, just fucking try and connect with cunts, and if you can, that's hectic. Like,
Exactly. And there's always like a part where we are what, people see themselves in us. You know what I
that's
mean?
the biggest thing.
But also, to be real,
How many times have I done
I'll
that?
tell you what, that either the fucking chair's going over.
Wait. Can I say, on that fact, so I remember before I was in a band, I never went to gigs, bro. I actually just listened to rap. I never.
One of my gigs before.
I did, and Cam was my boy. But I never went to gigs, man. I was never like a gig person ever. And what were you saying before that? What were you?
what I was about to say is people see themselves in us, but also they
yeah.
look at us,
I got
and
that.
we're something they want to be. Like,
no,
as crazy
wait.
as that sounds,
Wait.
is It's just the fucking truth.
I've got it.
Because we put ourselves out and gone.
Is it my time to talk?
Yeah, fuck.
No.
But, like, we've given away a lot of. We've sacrificed so much. We've sacrificed security. We sacrificed having a job. We've sacrificed all of this shit. And there's a part of us that they look at us and they go, "Fuck!" Like
These guys are fuckwits.
I wish that like you guys are doing what I wish I could do.
Yeah.
But that being said, we're equally just them.
And
Does that make
expressing the
sense?
things that they're
Yeah,
feeling as
exactly.
well.
I've got it. So I remember never went to gigs. And I remember I seen fucking Skeggs, bro.
Yeah.
I seen Skeggs playing live, and I seen Benny, just standing there, bro, in a pair of Vans, and just like a normal, because you know how you see like people fucking dressing up
polished
and
and
shit,
yeah.
and it's like if you've seen them at the pub, they're not wearing that, but then on stage it's like you're this different person. I remember seeing Skeggs, and I remember like looking at them and being like, these cunts are exactly like me. And that's what I've always aspired to be like, because yeah,
It's that
That's what
authenticity.
I've always aspired to be like.
And in the same breath, it's like, if you really want to do something, go do it. Like we want to
Yeah,
be that
bro.
example for that. Like
100%.
none of the boys knew instruments before they joined and
Fuck
started
no,
this,
dude.
and then they just learned as they went. Like
That's
that's
cool.
hectic.
Oh, yeah,
That's so
and,
sick,
and
man.
the thing is, like fucking, it's hippy dippy bullshit, right? And there's plenty of that going around fucking Hobart, which is, it sounds like hippie shit, but if you actually genuinely truly believe something, you can fully make it happen. Like, what are we doing? We're on this fucking weird ass planet. Everyone walks around like they know what they're fucking doing. Everyone full on walks around like that. Like, yep, I know what's going on. No one knows what we're doing. No one knows anything about space. If there's aliens, no one knows about the fucking ocean. Like, we're all here on this planet, conscious, just going like, yep, I know what I'm doing. No one fucking knows, cunt.
if you think
So-
you know what you're doing, no, you don't.
No, so
No
you
one
just
does.
so you just
Everyone's
full-
learning. That's
So
it.
you fully don't know. And then if
brother.
anyone ever tells you that you can't manifest things and that's hippie shit, then they're wrong, man. Because what is this? This could be a simulation. This is all just like,
We're getting deep,
we don't even know.
Getting
Yeah,
deep.
I'm
Fuck
getting
the
full
podcast
deep.
script.
We don't even know what we're doing. The moral to what I'm saying is that if you actually just fully believe something, you actually can do it.
Yeah.
100%.
100%.
Exactly.
If you believe in something with all your might,
and put in the work.
you'll do it.
Like, to go on your tangent, I feel threatened.
Wait, we're done. Are we done?
Are we done?
I don't know. I thought you were trying to say.
No, I was saying for the
I have
vape.
one last thought.
for a vape.
I
No, we're
No,
still
we're
going.
still
We're
going, we're
still
still
going.
going.
Can I do a piss?
Yeah, of course. No, I was
I-
saying, oi, Herm, give us a vape. He thought I meant, oi, Herm, wrap this shit up. No, this
This
is
is my
fucking great,
personal
bro.
view on life. I personally feel threatened by absolutely no one on planet Earth. I see someone do well, and I feel zero threat. I feel inspired. I feel completely inspired. If there's another band even making the same music as us, and they sell out a show bigger than us, I'm inspired. I tell you why. Because I know in my heart of hearts, they can't do what I'm doing, and I probably can't do what they can do. Maybe I can. I probably can. But no one can fucking do what I do creatively. Like, I just
and why are you
and
comparing
you know what?
yourself
I
to
might
someone
be
else? either?
delusional. I truly believe that. And therefore, as soon as you have that mindset of no one can do what you can do, no one. That means their success doesn't impede on your success. You know what I mean? It's like if you have your own. Okay, for example, I'm a music producer and I'm in a band, music producer, mix engineer. No one's grown up listening to the music I've listened to. No one has the skill set that I have. No one has the tools that I have Not that saying I have crazy tools. People have better tools, but no one has those set of fucking things.
Have you experienced in your life, like-
when I see someone doing well, that's not a threat because it's different. It's like they're selling fucking beef and I'm selling lamb. Like I'm selling a different product. So it's like sell your beef because there's going to be people who want my fucking lamb. You know what I mean?
Unless they're vegan, man.
But that's me. Yeah, unless they're vegan. But that's me. That's me.
Tofu and
I've
shit.
never said this to anyone, and sometimes people call me an idiot for saying it, but that's my worldview.
I think that's a healthy mind state.
Real quick,
Real quick, or
I got a jet because I've got to go watch a band from Tasmania, Echidna. Shout out
Shout
to
outs,
Baker.
boys. Yes.
He's my boy. He was such a mad dog to me when I lived here. Also, I'll give a shout out to Vlad's Letters to Lines. But I'm going to jet because I've got to go watch these cunts. Otherwise, that's just so dog.
wait.
We'll wrap it up.
Oh, we wrap
Wait,
it
wait,
up.
no,
We
just
actually
sit
are
down.
wrapping up.
Are we gonna wrap it up?
You guys stay.
All right.
You guys stay.
we'll
I'm
wrap
gonna
wrap
go.
it up.
There's a few more.
No, wait, no.
I gotta go stay.
I fucking love you,
You guys
Finch.
stay. You guys stay. You
Yeah.
have my spot. Wait, I just want to say I love everyone, and I hate Tusker. Wait, I'll see you guys.
Love you, Finch.
Love you, Finch.
Love you,
Ross.
brother. I'll see you at the show.
Yeah. I'm gonna go see these motherfuckers.
Oh,
Bing
bro,
bong,
this
fuck
has been
your
the
life.
funniest podcast I've ever done.
Bust down.
Hey, check this out.
Where you going?
That camera is just
Hey,
sitting on the
better go.
crotch.
You got to hurry up. Apparently, you're taking.
Yeah, you're so
For
late.
someone that wanted to
do your
hurry
thing.
up, they're taking this sweet ass.
It's Finch time.
Do it to the camera. The camera can't
Do it for the
see.
camera.
I think we spoke a bit on inspiration and whatnot and being around all that sort of excellence. But you guys signed to Westway Collective
Yes.
recently. How's that been? Yeah, boom. Shout out. We know a few
Shout
of the
outs.
lads amongst it.
Oh,
Sick.
Yeah, shout out to Rocks.
Roxy. Yeah, he's,
Shout out,
he's our
Roxy.
boy.
But how's that been, especially with the release of the album and whatnot, and just being around that, you know, with
Well,
Sticky and everything?
with that label, such, we went on a riding trip with all the boys in the label, and
Yeah, wow.
came up with this album. So it's just all just
It's just like
felt-
everyone on the label sort of went
Natural.
Like you lads. or-
Yeah, like Paddy, Seamus,
Seamus, Crabs.
They all came down to the Airbnb, and
Yeah.
that was it.
We're just riding with you.
The Sticky Fingers boys been my best mates since 2019.
Yeah, sick.
And so I've worked with an artist called Dante Nose from Brooklyn.
Yeah, we met him on the weekend. Yeah,
he's
yeah.
the
yeah.
fucking best.
Dante's dope.
He's the best
He's
man.
And we just write music together. Like I said, they're my best mates and shit. And then the Terry's boys, before I joined the band, and Finchy and that started becoming mates with them and all that kind of shit. And then the worlds just collided, you know what I mean? So the album that we just put out, the self-titled album, is co-produced by Paddy and Taras. And they call themselves F-Pos.
That's
So,
crazy. There's like an
yeah.
old school hip hop crew from down here called F Posse.
Oh,
No
really?
way.
It's a very close name. Yeah.
That's mad. But yeah, we co-wrote with them, and then we end up putting the record out on their label and shit. It's like a big family kind of vibe, you know what I mean?
That's it.
Like we're all independent. We're all the underdogs in a way.
And it
That's
just
dope.
feels
Dylan Cam.
really cool that like they're with us working on the tracks. They're not
Mm.
just label like saying you got to do this, you
Yeah.
got to do that. They're in it with us, and it just makes it a whole lot sweeter. Like
It seems like that. Even when we spoke to Rox, he was saying the same thing, and we spoke about it briefly here before. But he told us the same yarn of how when they found him and he was in the caravan just fucking grinding and shit.
it feels like
Like
a
I
family.
was saying, I
It
found
does.
him. I found him in Armidale
Yeah, that's
doing one of those mad proper deadly trips with the Sticky Boys.
Yes, you did.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
I remember I walked in the caravan and I was like, "What the fuck is this? This is amazing." Then we put him on his first flight to Sydney ever. I think 2 weeks later,
he moved.
and then we just moved there. We took him out for a succulent Chinese meal, and and he's just become our brother, you know.
Yeah, no, it's mad to see that. It's like you were saying, it's not a label that's dictating what you guys are doing. It's just supporting you along the way, and it's just
Exactly.
that big family.
And,
that's sick.
and because
That's
they
mad.
are musos themselves, that's what makes all the difference.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
They
Just
understand
exec
it
heads.
proper.
They're not there to make coin. They're there to help.
Nah,
Yeah,
nah,
yeah.
nah.
Like, you
Yeah,
know,
our record deal is Wait, have you ever seen the movie 24 Hour Party People?
No.
No.
Okay. Well, it's a classic film where the record label head doesn't sign contracts with the artist, and when he goes
Yeah.
to get buy out by like someone for like $10 million, he goes, "Oh, I don't own the music," and they're like, "What?" He goes, "Yeah, I just fucking love this shit." So, and I know that Paddy's a big fan of that movie, and that's definitely like,
He's taking that on board a bit.
yeah. So it's
sick.
just like, this is the thing that Sticky Fingers, like a lot of, like I said, they are my best friends in the fucking world. A lot of people don't know about them. They know them as rock stars, people that sell out arenas, all this and that. Like, you know, they're a fucking
Yeah.
powerhouse. They are, without a fucking doubt, the best songwriters I have ever worked with. And I've worked with a fuck ton of songwriters. Like, they are geniuses, each in their own right. Like, Seamus, one of the greatest guitarists. Like, he shaped
bro.
he shaped everything I've done on guitar. Everything I've done on guitar is from him. Like, Paddy Cornwall
Creative
is
genius.
holy fuck.
In every
You
way
can
possible.
give him
Film, music,
you can give
whatever.
him just like a fucking voice memo of a fucking traffic light making a beep noise, and he'll write a hook to it. Like,
Yeah.
so to have them on board, like each member had their own input, but on this last record we did, they really got involved with lyrics and songwriting and shit, and we all learnt, and we all leveled up. And whether or not they're going to be as involved in the next album, maybe we're going to try and back ourselves a bit more or whatever. Like, they are going to be there. So yeah.
Oh, that's proper dead.
No. I just had to fucking shout those cunts out.
No, big
And
ups
the,
to
and
those
the
boys.
labelers themselves are the nicest people in the world.
Yeah.
Everyone gets a big bad rap about that whole band. And they're the most giving band in Australia. Like
Yeah.
the programs they do, like the Mad Proper Deadly, those stuff series
Yeah.
spoke about before. That's all run through those guys, and it's all unheard about. They're not posting on their stories about
Nah.
that stuff.
Mm.
Or
Yeah, they
anything
just
like
do
that.
it
It's
because
like,
they
be
believe in
an
it.
actual good
Yeah,
cunt.
and
And
that's
that's
how they met
stoicism
Rex,
as well,
or
yeah,
Rex.
yeah.
yeah, and like so on and so on. Like
So it was a good
That's
fit.
sick.
Us, it just felt so natural, us putting that record out with them.
And as a fan of them, I looked up to them a lot too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that'd be
also,
mad.
yeah.
You would.
Fucking oath.
I
That
was
Great
in the room
record.
doing
I
my
think-
drum tracks, and Paddy and Seamus are there, and Beakers they're watching through the other room. I'm shitting myself. Bro.
Dude, when
I
I
was
met
just-
Finch, one of the things he said to me was like, "I'm gonna put out an album through Sticky Fingers."
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I've started that label.
And he
I'm
did.
fucking doing it, and it's fucking here. It's out.
In
It's-
Tassie, actually, they were at the casino, and he went up to them all and got in Paddy's ear. He's like, "We're gonna do." we're
Yeah,
gonna-
he was
we're gonna do
telling me
some
that
shit together."
yarn, bro.
Yeah, you're gonna do some shit together, and the rest is history now.
And so obviously they were so involved, I guess, from what you guys have just said in the album as well. What would
Yes.
each of your favorite songs be from the album, and why? Because I'm sure there's such a like a creation story behind it. But even like, what are your favorite songs from it?
Oh, you want to go first?
My favorite's Catalonia,
Mm.
just because, you know, that was like, there's some songs that I had no input on, and there's some songs I had heavier input on. That was one of them. And I think I just captured a fucking memory. I captured a feeling.
like what you just said before. That whole
Yeah. And so there's nothing like hearing back a song that you've written and it encapsulates an emotion.
Mm.
So yeah, that's Catalonia. But other than that, probably Special. Yeah, all the singles really.
Mine, like, at first it wasn't, but now after all this has all been processed and we've been touring and all that, Stay Free is probably my favorite one on the album, because it was
It was a good
the
song.
song that merged the two worlds
Mm.
for me, like us and the Westway Boys. Like, that was our first sort of song that I thought would like incorporated our influences and then them working with us as well. It still felt like a bit to our roots, but still had this new sound, and that was like a step in the next direction, and that was that stood deep for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's so cool to hear as well from the back end. Usually when, especially on the pod, when we've asked
Yeah.
artists, how do you create music? How do you do this? The free flow essence that you guys have that you've just told me and us about how you make music, like that's a fucking really cool, special thing to have.
And that
But-
respect for each other is so
Yeah.
special as well. Like, you know, as I was said before, even to Tasker, I was like, I think hip hop heads could take a little bit from that of the less ego with being so precious with what you've created.
Exactly.
Like going into that room and just being like, hey, I've got this idea, knowing that it might not be the idea. And just like, yeah, fair.
Yeah,
Like you guys want this to be the best it can.
sometimes, and
That's-
sometimes
that's how it should
an
be.
idea is a stepping stone to another idea.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like we call it killing your babies. It's a
Plan B.
it's a Hollywood term.
We or you?
It's a Hollywood term for
I've never heard this in my life.
it's a Hollywood term for like, say you have a beautifully shot scene, right? Like an amazing shot scene. And then you're doing the final cut and you go, this isn't contributing to the narrative. But god damn, the lighting's good. But it's not doing anything for the thing. And you go, so you've got this thing that looks cool,
So good.
but it does nothing. So you just go, it's called killing your babies. You go, fuck it off. And there's like moments like that when we're writing a song. Like I might have a nice guitar riff, or you might have a nice drum beat where you go, oh, how cool is it when I go to this drum beat to this feel? And I go, does it serve the song? And you go, no, but it's cool. And you go, nah, fuck it off.
Yeah.
Look, play is just as much as a stepping stone to the piece that he's released.
Exactly.
That whole process is so that's the fucking that's the heart
source.
of it, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the creative process. So then, even to take it back to that question that we asked, how do you create that music?
Like
it's all
being
just on that.
fucking ruthless. Like I like as a producer, because you know I produced a lot of their record with Paddy and shit. As a producer, it's like you become a fuckwit, but like for the better of the song. So for example, like I'll have a melody. Someone's put a melody down and there's some chords there and shit. Sorry, I don't know if this is too specific. I know the audience is, but that there's a dope melody and there's some chords below it, and I've literally just deleted 10 layers. Like so we spent 2 hours putting guitars and shit, and I'll literally just highlight them all. I won't even save it, and I'll hit delete, and then we're left with an acapella, and I'll put it on loop, and I'll pick up the guitar, and I'll find new chords that go over it that
Oh, wow.
accentuate the melody.
Mm.
Like, how do we get the most out of this melody? Because I'm like, there's something haunting about it. Like, let's do it. And you feel like a fuckwit because you've just deleted so much shit. But then once you do that, you go, oh shit, this is dope. Like we did that with this song Eraser. Like there was 9 versions of that. And there was guitar solos, there's all this shit and blah, blah, blah. But like I was like, this verse is dope. I looped it. I deleted everything. And then it was me, you were probably there, Seamus from Sickies. And we just picked up the guitar and just jammed over it.
In
I
that
mean-
upstairs room, eh?
yeah, and we just found new chords, and it was just like, it's like you're like as soon as you're in the process of writing heaps of songs, the songs they don't lose value, but you start to just treat it with the contempt that it deserves. It's like this one little riff isn't that amazing. It's not changing the fucking world. Well, let's look at the bigger picture and fucking delete shit. I love deleting shit.
Yeah, it just sounds like there's so much layers to it. Hey,
Yeah.
even deleting it is so much a part of the song.
Yeah.
Like,
Letting go.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. And I think like even myself looking at it from an artist, you do get really kind of attached to being like,
You
nah,
get
this
attached
is
to
the
these
fucking
beautiful
way.
little things that you make, and sometimes you just go fuck it. And if you have this attitude of I'm a champion producer or musician, if you have this attitude of I can do this tomorrow, I can do this the day after, I can do this that, then you're more likely to just go fuck it, delete it all. I'll do better tomorrow. I don't give a fuck. So that's the kind of mindset that I have. I go, this is cool, but I'll be better tomorrow. Who cares? Fuck it. But yeah,
I think
that's just like I just love talking about making music. Like, it's my fucking life.
well, that would then definitely go into the next question that I had. We usually wrap it up on this one, and it's just been like there's been such a wholesome yarn. Definitely, we've done.
Yeah, sorry, I feel like we've been just chatting.
No,
away,
this
like-
is
Yeah,
the
we're
best.
just getting blind.
This is
Yeah,
how
that's why
we've
you're
always
here.
wanted. For
Sick,
me, like
sick.
when I started this and built this room and all this shit, I always wanted to just be authentic as fuck.
Yeah.
Like that's
To
been my
know-
favorite part of this podcast. To
Yeah.
be honest, like we've skipped so many.
Bro, we
questions
have,
because
and usually we follow it to a
this
T,
is
and
all
that's just
happening.
because it's in a. When you host a podcast, obviously you've got to have that there, because if there's like fucking silence and shit, you need to have the next thing.
Yeah, you gotta
But with
have
you
that
lads,
guide.
fuck no, we didn't need this at all.
So
Insert an ad or
Cheetos or
something.
Takis?
Cheetos for sure.
Yeah, fuck the Taki, they're cool.
Burger
If
rings,
you want some silence, then you go to
Go.
the toilet first.
Legit.
That's sweet.
Twisties.
But
Depends what flavour.
to end it off, because you lads got it. What time are you on?
Nice.
18.
Oh, soonish.
Soon.
Yeah, 9:50.
But to end it off, and this is an individual thing as well, why do the both of you do what you do?
I do what I do. It's because it's a way of expressing myself. I'm a very sort of soft-spoken guy. So with drums, it's like the opposite. I'm making loud noises. I'm hitting things. I'm being aggressive. And it contradicts who I am as a person, but it lets me express myself in that way. But when I play this music with the boys, it's very out of a creative brain. At home, when I'm practicing to myself, I'm playing like metal music. I just love the drums because the drums are so hectic. But with this, it makes me explore, as we spoke about before, playing for the song. And that makes you such a better musician than just hitting shit at 100 mile an hour and as hard as you can and as fast as you can. Anyone can do that if they know what to do. But this, it makes you be selective on what you play. And sometimes the most basic stuff is the coolest.
Yeah, man.
And that feeling you get when you're just playing that basic stuff and the crowd's chanting back the lyrics and all that stuff, like that's what matters for me.
Mad.
Yeah.
That's beautiful, bro.
Yeah, that is.
That's mad.
That's been one of the best.
That's probably the
answers
most
that-
solid
we
answer
ask
yet.
that every-
So you're up
at the end of every-
task at the top that question, but
That was mad. That
Oh.
was from within.
That was,
yeah.
yeah.
I love that. I love that.
For me, it's like absolute complete compulsion. Like the way that I work as a human being is go, 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 go. Like it is, I get up and it's just do like, you know what I mean? Like snoozing an alarm isn't an option. I'm up before my alarm. You know what I mean? Like I get up and I just fucking send it. Whatever it is, I do. And so like with music, it's just like I fucking love it. Like as soon as I discovered music, I was like, this is it. This is forever. I told my parents when I was 13, I said, I'm gonna be a rock and roll star. That's it. That's it. And so yeah, I think I'm just so obsessed with the craft because it's an endless craft, right? It's an endless. There's no limit to what I can learn. There's no limit to what I can express. There's like no limit. And working in a field where it's endless is fucking, it's baffling and sometimes it drives you fucking mad, but it makes me fucking so excited. You know what I mean? It's like, I have to get up. I have to do something. And sometimes there's the mundane shit. Like, for example, like I mix people's records and shit. And that's a bit more of a thinking kind of vibe. Like, okay, you sent me your vocals. I'm going to make the verses a bit more mono, stereo, we're going to get wide. I'm going to add certain effects to that. Is like a bit more of an intellectual thing. But when you're in the zone and you're just creating, it's like, it's compulsive. It's like, it's not even who I am. It's like, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's complete compulsion. It's not even a thought.
It's
It's
like,
just,
it's like a full balloon, and you know when you let out a little bit every time?
yeah,
That's
it's all I know. It's everything I love.
Lovely.
Yeah.
We'll end it on that, eh?
Hey.
fucking A.
This has been the Terrys, the boys. Cheers for coming on, lads.
Wait, cheers 7-3,
Appreciate it,
boys.
boys.
Thank you
Thank you guys so much for having us.
That's
no,
all
this is
good.
the best
That's
one.
all good. This has been fun as fuck.
You can cop their
Cheers,
album
guys.
and everything. It'll be all in the description. All the boys' stuff.
Yeah, dude, we
It'll be
bought
there.
these for you boys, so fucking help yourselves.
Absolute legends. It's been a pleasure having them. One of the funnest podcasts I've ever done. Definitely. It looks like we've had many sessions in here. It looks like one of them of just a pod, and I love that. That's what
Yeah.
we want.
It looks like we got poker chips as
We'll be
bottle
able to go
caps
watch
right
their
now.
set. at Altar. It's going to be hectic. We'll chuck a few clips up at the end.
Check out the
but yeah.
Terry's online. Check out all the albums, but the newest one especially.
Fucking
Check it out.
That's
and
been
follow
done.
7 Free, lads.
Yeah,
Much
my
love.
boys.
Mad dogs.
Fuck yeah.